Hey girlies, want to learn how to make the absolute best tofu scramble burritos and an iconic desserty breakfast? Then tune in. You'll love it. Hello everyone, hello cuties. Welcome back to my channel, Emielle. I'm so glad you clicked onto this video. This video is part of a series I've been doing called Hot Girl Meal Prep with me. I love meal prepping. It's something I do every single week on Sundays, no matter what. Even if I'm like super busy on Sunday, I always make sure to meal prep. It sets me up for a really great week ahead. I don't need to worry about what I'm having for breakfast, what I'm having for lunch. I only meal prep breakfast and lunch. Dinners, I kind of go with the flow because I live with my partner. If anything that he wants aligns with me, I'll make a double batch, etc, etc. But I do really love meal prepping breakfasts and lunches. My favorite meal of the day is breakfast. Nothing ever stops a good quality breakfast. It sets my day up right. I love working out in the morning, so I always am really keen after that workout to have a good, nourishing, really slay breakfast. My aim is always to make sure I have protein in my breakfast, I have fruits. I do really like sweet breakfasts. You'll never really see me having a savory breakfast. You'll never really see me having eggs on toast or hash browns or whatever. That's always a lunch and dinner kind of thing. I always need to start my day off with something sweet. So if you really like having dessert for breakfast, I would say click that subscribe button and stay tuned for the Hot Girl Meal Prep series, because every single time I'm gonna meal prep a breakfast, it's going to be desserty. Also, don't mind my hair, guys. I just washed it and realized I didn't film an intro, so here I am with a slick back as in washed hair. But regardless, you guys aren't here for my looks, you guys are here for the meal prep. In this video, I make a sweet weetbix yogurt kind of parfait concoction thing, and then I make these amazing breakfast burritos, which is a tofu scramble, but obviously for lunch. It was insane, guys. It was my first time making these. I kind of just YOLOed the recipe, made it up in my brain, and shocker, it worked out amazing. So stay tuned. So we're getting into the lunch, which is those breakfast tofu scramble burritos, which is amazing. So obviously every time you open up your tofu, you want to press it. I don't have time to press it for a while, so I just squish it with paper towels and then that's all good. I don't know if there's a better method to scramble your tofu, but I just use my hand because anyway, it's still a bit wet and moist, so it's able to just get into those pieces. I put salt, pepper, and then I put garlic salt, which is incredible, or garlic powder, you would say, and then a bit of paprika to give it a bit of spice, a bit of kick. Then you just put it onto the stove and you cook it. I don't know actually how long I cooked it for. I would say about 5 minutes, maybe a bit more until it gets a bit brown. The veggies I'm going to put is cucumber. So here I am just chopping them up into these slices so they go so easy into the burrito. I then do an avocado. I only learnt this peeling method of the skin and it has saved my life. I use it every week and it's so easy. So here we are going to mash the avocado because it's going to be our base for the burrito. Just mash it with a fork. Mine was pretty ripe. If it's hard, obviously do something else. Put a squeeze of lemon and then I put some salt in it as well, you will see. And then this everything bagel seasoning, which is insane. It just adds a kick to the burrito. I use these low GI protein wraps, which were actually pretty good. They were able to be folded up very well without breaking. I feel that some protein wraps, they break when you fold it, which is just so annoying. Obviously, just put the avocado as the base, just spread it all over. I then go in with a spinach mix. I think this had rocket, carrot. It was basically a salad mix. Then you put the cucumber slices just on top, so pretty. And then that's our tofu scramble already. It's steaming, it's warm. But before I put this mild salsa I just found from the fridge, I was like, I need to use this up. Again, this recipe is a YOLO, but it ended up being so great. So I put the salsa down and then I'm just putting the steaming hot tofu scramble on top. As you can see, it's slightly brown, so you know that it's ready. I then folded it up. It took me a while to learn or just actually do the burrito wrap roll. I've never worked in a burrito store, so I'm learning. I'm just a girl. Here I am showing you guys how I finally rolled it up after like the fourth time. This worked out very well. Then just wrap it up in tin foil. You can put it in a container. For me, I just put it in tin foil to take it to work. Now we're getting into the breakfast, my favorite part. We are making a weetbix yogurt parfait. I think that's how you call it. Anyway, these jars are from Amazon. They're my favorite. My Amazon storefront is linked down below if you want to see it. I put 2 pieces of Weet-Bix into it and then just try and squish it up with hot water. So I boil the water in the kettle and then I'm just pouring it in. As you can see further on, I realized that wasn't enough water. So you just do it to the consistency you want. I really wanted it to be mushy. So at the bottom, it would be able to be flat. And then obviously in the fridge, it hardens up. I then use this yogurt, which, courtesy of my mum, she's been learning how to make yogurt at home. I am basically lactose free, so this is soy yogurt she made. So it's a bit runny, but it's still great. Put 2 scoops of protein powder, flax seeds, chia seeds, and agave to sweeten it up, obviously, and just gave her a mix. And I know I'm using a small spoon. Guys, don't hate me. I love my small spoons more than my big spoons. I then put this macro Mike protein peanut butter powder, which was a good kick. It was cookie butter flavor, I think. So that just gave it a bit more. Honestly, guys, I just try and do an even. I didn't measure because, again, this was yogurt that my mum made. Then, when it's filled up to the top, put some blueberries. You can put any fruit you want. I kind of wanted a blueberry moment. And then here you go. That's it done. Hi, guys. It is me again. Thank you for watching the whole entire video. I love you so much if you did. If you really like these kinds of videos, if you want to stay tuned for more hot girl meal prep, or if you just like forecasting wellness, then hit that subscribe button down below or give this video a like. I would absolutely love if you did that, if you came and joined the forecasting wellness squad, where we like to make sure that we are prioritizing wellness and prioritizing our happiness and well-being. I will see you guys in another video. Bye.